Did you know that somewhere in the world there is a clock that is older than your entire country? Welcome to the channel. And today we're off to England to learn about the world's oldest clock still ticking. It was built in 1386 and is still going strong. Most people pass by every day and have no idea that this old clock even exists. But those who do take a moment to appreciate its beauty and the fact that it is still working after all this time. Can you imagine how many people have walked by this clock over the centuries? How many more will it see in the future? What stories could it tell if it could talk? This is a rare surviving example of a medieval astronomical clock. It's not just a clock, it's a piece of history. A reminder of a time when craftsmen spent years creating objects that were meant to last. Unlike the disposable goods we're used to today, this clock was built to be treasured and passed down through generations. And it's thanks to these skilled hands that we can still marvel at its intricate workings today. If you look closely, you can almost see the hands of the clock moving, telling the time in a language that's been lost to the ages. Can you hear the gentle tick-tock? Can you feel the cool metal of the clock tower against your skin? Can you smell the incense from the nearby church? Take a deep breath and let the calmness of this ancient place wash over you. Close your eyes and imagine what it must have been like to live in a time when clocks were rare and precious. To be able to tell the time with such accuracy was a luxury, and those who had the means to do so were eager to show off their wealth and status. But as the centuries passed, things began to change. The craftsmen who had once toiled for years over their creations now faced competition from mass-produced goods. The demand for clocks began to decline, and the art was eventually lost. But that doesn't mean it's gone forever. Thanks to the efforts of historians and preservationists, we can still visit places like the old clock tower and marvel at what was once a common sight throughout Europe. So take a moment to appreciate this piece of history for yourself. Let the ticking of the clock carry you away to a simpler time. And remember that even though the art of making these clocks has been lost, their legacy lives on in places like this.